Welcome, guys. We are at camp. Tomorrow morning is opening day of 2022 fall archery for elk and deer. So I've got the elk tag, a deer tag, and a fall bear tag. We'll be out here hunting elk though, primarily. The other two are situational and who knows what's going to happen, but I am super excited. My buddy Adam is going to meet me out here tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. He gets off work at 4 a.m. He's going to haul Bud up here, and then we are going to just get after it. I'm going to sit here this evening. I've got the tent set up back that way. Not a super great spot, but for now, it'll work for me tonight. We can move it tomorrow night, whatever. But I'm super excited, guys. I'm going to call this series Operation Roosevelt. Episode 1 is going to be opening weekend. We're up here till Sunday night. And we're gonna see if we can get any bulls talking or just see some elk. You never know, but we're gonna have a blast regardless. And I hope you guys enjoy this. I'm gonna work really hard this season to get some good footage of our hunts, and that's also gonna include rifle hunt for deer, all kinds of stuff this year. So with all that being said, I'm gonna finish setting up camp here, getting cozy, crack a cold one, and rip off a few bugles here as it starts to get dark, and see if I can hear anything talking tonight. But I'm so excited. Been waiting all year for this, and happy to take you guys along for the journey, and we'll see what happens this weekend. Who knows? Maybe we'll get one talking. But stay tuned. It's going to be awesome. All right, guys. We are at the end of this road that I walked in the other day where I saw the elk and got a bugle and whatnot. It's about 7:30 in the morning. We've had pretty decent wind the whole time. Just been walking this road and doing a few cow calls, bugle here and there. Got some morning mist coming in, which feels really good. And you gotta be trying to attack me, but we have not heard a peep or seen anything this morning. This walk-in only road had the gate open when I got here last night, so I'm not sure. I think they took some equipment out of here, because last time I was here I saw a water truck. But I'm not sure if maybe it kind of pushed the elk out of here or what's going on. Maybe they're just quiet today. It's hard to tell. But anyway, we're going to keep checking around here towards the end of this road. It's a really nice looking valley going down to a creek bottom. And elk sign all over the place. Nothing really fresh, though. So we'll just have to kind of play it by ear, but it's only 7:30 open in the morning, so we got all day tomorrow. We'll check this out and regroup and come up with a new game plan. Stay tuned. We are back at camp for a little afternoon break. There's Adam making some coffee, and I ate some spicy Doritos, the breakfast of champions. No action this morning. We covered some good country, but didn't hear anything, didn't see anything, and we got like some rain action going on. It's kind of misty, really, but we're going to go hit another road here in a little bit and see what happens. Adam's tired. He got off work, came straight up here, so he's going to pound some coffee, and we're going to get after it.
Hell yeah.
That's right. Not sure if you guys can see this, but I spotted a doe and 2 fawns. Yeah, there you go. You can kind of make them out there, standing up by the tree line. Hey, we saw some game so far. That's it.
See a fish.
Oh, did you?
He's over there on that rock. You got that big rock sticking up, and you got the flat one.
Oh, okay.
He's right there on top of that flat one.
Yeah, we're down here at the creek. Decided to go for a little afternoon adventure here and check out some other spots. Adam was walking down this steep little trail towards the creek and went face first into this dude's web. Almost ate him for lunch. That was a big sucker. I'm not a fan of spiders, but that's cool. A little afternoon scouting, driving around. Adam found him a new chair, it looks like. We walked this road earlier and then we drove around the mountain and came in to check out the other side, but we have not heard an elk today. We haven't seen an elk. Saw a couple of deer. and that's about it. But it's about 2:30, 3 o'clock. We're gonna go lower.
Show them that awesome trail.
And yeah, you're right. There is a really good trail over here. You can see it without even zooming in, but bam. Wind's blowing at my back, so even if there was elk up there, there's no way we could go in that way. But it's a beauty day. It's been nice all day. For opening day, it's usually like 95 degrees. It's been like, what, 65, 70 today?
Yeah,
at the hottest. So, beautiful day. Just haven't had any action yet, but that may change. You never know. They might turn on this evening. We'll see. Well, guys, we're up on a ridge. Oh, freaking mountaintop, basically. Looking down on the area that we walked in this morning and where I saw those elk a week ago. It's just now 6 o'clock. Our plan is to sit up here in glass for the rest of the evening, do some calling, see if we can hear anything, and if we happen to see him moving down in there, we're going to haul butt down the road and walk back in that walk-in only road and try and get it on him. But as far as a final play on today, I think that's our best bet right now. So we're going to do a lot of glassing, a lot of calling, and see what happens. Here we are up on the mountaintop. Adam found service. Sunrise coming up back here. Freaking awesome. We're going to kind of scope this area out real quick, glass for a second, and figure out what we're going to do. We're thinking about hitting heavy timber today, but it's hard not to glass this open stuff when it looks this good. So stay tuned. We'll see what happens. Maybe we'll hear a bugle or something. Alright, guys. We just had an experience down here in this bottom. We were walking this road, weren't seeing any elk sign or anything. And the wind was swirling real bad. It's like every direction we went, the wind was like at our back. So we were like, damn, you know. And we're sitting there walking, and all of a sudden we start hearing some cow calls. And we're like, oh, you know, it sounded like it was in front of us. Then it sounded like it was behind us. And then we heard a bugle. I bugled back, and we heard another bugle and a chuckle and some more cow calls and stuff. We pinpointed it. It was back up the hill behind us. So we walked back that way. And, you know, had some bugles back and forth. A couple more cow calls. And then a straight chuckle. We weren't sure if it was a hunter or not. It sounded good, but it also sounded like it could have been through a tube. So we kind of waited for a little bit, walked back up the road to the truck, and then came up the road, because there was a road about 100 yards up above us where we thought if it was a hunter, they'd be up on that road bugling. So we drove around and got up here, and there's no rig, there's no sign of any people, nothing. So now we're not sure if it was an elk or not, so we're going to sit up here for a second and then start bugling up above where the sound was and see what happens. I'll try and get it on video this time, but when it was all happening, I didn't think to get my camera out. I really need a camera guy, but anyways, we're going to wait here a couple minutes and see what happens. We're walking through this timber patch. Didn't even bring our bows. We weren't expecting to see or hear anything. Had a rig pass us on the way in. And we just heard some, like, what sounds like a bunch of cows on the hill behind us going off. It might be a hunter, but we've had basically no action so far on this opening weekend. So we're playing the game of talking back and forth, but just gonna kind of see what happens. We're gonna get back to the trucks and grab our bows, and just in case, but My hunch is it's hunters up on the top of this hill. Who knows? It's more fun than walking around the woods and hearing nothing and seeing nothing. So, stay tuned.